Alright, so I'm creating figure 360 right now. I'm just going to rename this part. So 3-60, and this is the slotted cam. I'm starting with a sketch on the front plane. As you guys know, I like to turn the planes off, and I'm going to go normal too. I'm going to turn on my constraints, and I'm going to create a large circle for the exterior. This is a 6-inch diameter, and then I need a circle in the center. That is a hole cut through, and this is a 1 5/8 diameter, so 1 plus 5 divided by 8. There's no set thickness, so I'm just going to extrude this at 1 inch. Alright, so now I need to create these slots, and I'm going to make one and use the circular pattern tool. So I'll start a sketch, and I'm going to create some construction geometry. I'm just going to draw a line out. There are going to be 6 of these. And now I need a construction circle. Again, the construction does not account for the geometry, it just helps you create the geometry. It's at 3.5. So now to create this slot, I'm using a circle and 2 lines. So I'm reselecting circle, turning off for construction, and finding the coincident constraints where those 2 intersect. Now the size of this is a 3/4 diameter, so 0.75 or 3 divided by 4. I now need 2 lines across this. I can offset, I could draw lines. I'm going to choose to use offset this time. I'm going to offset this geometry, and the distance is 0.75 divided by 2. Take this one, change the direction, left click, 0.75 divided by 2. I'm going to trim up the excess that I don't need here. Now, I will not be able to cut this through because this is not a closed profile. So I do need to draw one last circle, and that's the same diameter, the diameter of 6. So I could draw a circle, or I could use a tool that we haven't used yet, which is use, project, or convert entities. I'm just going to select this right here and select that edge, and it drew it for me. Now I can continue trimming. I don't need this little excess, and I don't need this. So the two ways to do this. I can use the circular pattern here and do this in 2D, or I can use the circular pattern and do it in 3D. I'm going to do both. So here's the first one. Select circular pattern and select all of the entities you need. Make sure you can include all. This is preset to 3. I'm just going to left click and say OK. Double click here, type in 6, and I'm good to go. You may need to apply some constraints to fully define this. I'm just going to move along. And now take this, and I would then extrude. I'm removing. So there it is in 2D. Let me go back into the sketch though. So I'm now going to edit, and I'm going to see if I can just type in 1. No, I cannot. So I'm going to delete all of this information here that I don't need. So I'm lassoing over everything, just left clicking and dragging. Alright, and I will take this one now and extrude. So I'm removing. Okay. Hidden underneath the linear pattern, you have your circular pattern. I want to choose, I believe, remove. It's not a part pattern though, it is a feature pattern. The feature that I want to pattern is extrude 3, my pattern axis. I'm just going to select this circular edge. Extrude 3 didn't want to work. It was extrude 2, my fault. And I type in 6. Both work. Doesn't make a difference which one you go. So this was the Slotted Cam.